Are you going places or left behind because you don't have a travel companion? Listen to how you can travel more independently. Dr. Travelbest will bring you the best answers, tips, and hear mistakes so you can benefit.
Welcome to Dr. Mary Travelbest's Independent Travel Guide. This is for women who travel, who want to travel, and especially for those who want to travel independently. What's on your bucket list? I want to help you get there. I wrote and published the world's first guide to independent travel with travel experiences to share so you make your trip the very best, like Travel Best. In this episode, the FAQ is on house swapping. The destination is Olympic Peninsula, Washington. My mistake is falling asleep on the train and missing my stop. And the travel advice is using your mobile phone when on the road. So let's start with the FAQ. I got this question, what is house swapping? And when does that make sense to do? This is where you exchange your home for another in the place you want to go. And in full disclosure, I have not done this myself. I do have 3 clubs you can join to learn more and start swapping. HomeExchange.com, HomeLink.com, and ILoveSwap.com. Travel writer Pauline Frummer says, quote, all have good customer service and lots of members, unquote. That last part is important because it's all about the numbers. The newer clubs that are opening up are not charging fees because they're trying to build up their membership. So you have fewer choices with them, which doesn't make sense for me. Some of these exchanges charge a $100 membership fee, which can save several $1,000s on lodging. Another one, sabbaticalhomes.com, is small, but good for people who need long-term exchange. Tell me what you find to be the best. Today's independent destination is Olympic Peninsula, Washington. It's in the northwest corner of the USA, and you'll see magnificent mountains, rugged coastlines, and a rainforest, along with small towns, great food, and culture. So I'm going to talk about touristy places first. You're probably going to visit Seattle, SeaTac International Airport, and see some of these sites in the downtown area and nearby. And I'll just list them off for you. The original Starbucks coffee shop, Pioneer Square, kind of old and worn, Pike's Market, where you get some great fish at Jack's and chowder and king salmon, Pier 39, Miners Landing, Safeco Field for mariners, and Mount Rainier. So those are all kind of touristy things. Now to focus on the Olympic Peninsula, you're only a ferry ride away from Canada. So just across the Strait of Juan de Fuca. Don't forget your passport if you're planning to visit this lovely Victoria, British Columbia destination. Now, off the beaten path, in the center of the peninsula is the Olympic National Park with the Olympic National Forest, and at lower elevations, it's really, really beautiful. Several rivers, lakes, and Indian reservations are here. So if you take Highway 101, you can circle the area and go from rainforests with cool temperatures to coastal beaches with marine sanctuaries that are much different in climate. You could even spend weeks there, or just a day, depending on your availability and interest. Here are some of the things that I found most interesting on the Olympic Peninsula. The 101 to Shelton. It's near the Squashin Reservation. Found lots of chain hotels like Super 8s and a beautiful coastal mountain. Talked about the rainforest. They do have fireworks for sale and the casino called Lucky Dog. There's an Indian reservation, the Skokomish River, Purdy Creek, and a little restaurant off the beaten path called Blondie's. That's where the locals go for breakfast and lunch. Don't miss it. And you can get oysters. You can pick, steam, and eat them right from the water. We went to the Salish seafood plant where you're going to see shucking. You've got 15-foot piles of shells. Along the 101 near Quilcene, I discovered a fish hatchery. It's the U.S. Fish Wildlife, and there's 600,000 baby salmon getting released to the river in May. 18 months later, they come home. We found no tourists there. So if you like fish, you'll see this fish hatchery and really enjoy it. And another thing is the southeast part of the peninsula, the city of Olympia. That's the Washington state capital. You've got the House of Congress, where you can visit and walk around and explore without a tour guide. There's no cost to visit, and it's right on the lovely Puget Sound. Today's mistake: falling asleep on the train and missing my stop. Have you ever done this? I fell asleep on the train from Chicago. I woke up at the end of the line and had to take a taxi to my destination. Then I left my wallet in the cab. Ay. 2 big mistakes in one night. It was a bad day, so don't do that. Make sure you set an alarm on your phone so you wake up before your train stop. Here's today's travel advice. Use your mobile device like a pro. Mobile devices are a challenge as you grow older, and maybe you don't know how to use them. So get to know your phone. Make friends with it. Give it a name. Get to know your phone in advance. Push the buttons. Practice ahead of your travel. Find out what settings you'll need to learn. And know when you have service via Wi-Fi and when you need it. Learn about virtual private networks or VPNs. Bring an extra cord and backup batteries for charging just in case, and ask if you need help. And don't be feeling bad about that. Protect your phone with a plastic cover like OtterBox, OTTERBOX, OtterBox. In case you drop it, you will not lose your data. Also, think about getting the Waze app, WAZE. You can find your destination or Google Maps or both. So thanks for sharing the world's first guide of independent travel with me and your girlfriends. If you want to know more, just search for Dr. Mary Travelbest. Helping women travel is my goal. So send me your travel questions. I'm looking for you to travel best. So go ahead, let me know what's on your bucket list.
What's on your travel bucket list? Tell the doctor and her team of women who travel the world seeking the very best. Dr. Travelbest, that is.